Hi, my name is Jean Becker, and I was President George H.W. Bush's Chief of Staff for 25 years, up until the day he died in November of 2018. I just wrote a book about him called The Man I Knew, and as I've been doing my book tour, one of the stories I get asked a lot about just happens to involve a princess cruise. Right after they left the White House, President Bush surprised his wife with a cruise on the Regal Princess leaving out of Florida in February of 1993. They maybe should have waited just a couple of months. People were rather surprised to see George and Barbara Bush on their cruise of the Caribbean. Can you imagine walking down the deck in your swimsuit and your cover-up and you're drinking a daiquiri? And here comes George and Barbara Bush, who just a month ago were the President and First Lady of the United States. The captain finally had to start feeding them in his cabin because they got mocked at all the meals. But they had a wonderful time. There was one funny incident. This is the one in the book that everyone asked me about, where President Bush decided to work out in the gym early one morning. He comes out of the shower. He maybe should have gone back to his room to take a shower. He is stark naked, and there's a man waiting to take his photo. President Bush did ask him politely but firmly, "Could you wait until I put my clothes on? Mr. President, this isn't the White House anymore." However, that incident did not deter his love of cruising. It restored his soul and it recharged his batteries. He found being on the water, whether it was on his speedboat Fidelity that he kept in Kennebunkport, Maine, or on a cruise ship, he found it so restorative. And it's a passion that he and I shared. I would go cruising with my family every few years. We went to Alaska, we did the British Isles, we did the Mediterranean one year, and I would come home and President Bush would be just a little jealous. I especially wanted to take that Alaskan cruise, but unfortunately he never made it. The last cruise that I took with my family was actually New Year's 2020. We went through the Panama Canal, and it was wonderful, a 10-day cruise. We had so much fun. And we all know what happened 2 months later. The whole world sort of came to an end just for about a year. We all went into quarantine. And I must say that my cruise, like President Bush used to say, it recharged my batteries. It restored my heart and soul. And I came home and I wrote this book. So I would love to invite all of you to read this book. It's a great, perfect read for a cruise. I would highly recommend it. It will restore your heart and soul. Thank you so much.